Hello there, a very good evening and welcome to Prime TV News with me, Bhakti Abe Surya. To begin with, let's take a look at the stories making headlines this evening. Presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa says he will not accept any conditions and he will accept only the public opinion. Presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa says the agriculture industry can be developed by using modern technology. Presidential candidate Anurakumara Dissanayake says that the country needs a developed economy. Sri Lanka requests the UN to utilize the resources in a more effective, impartial and transparent manner. In news from overseas, British Prime Minister sends a request letter without his signature to the European Union to delay Brexit. And now for the news in detail. First up in local news, presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa says he will not accept any conditions. While attending a public rally at Gelioya town in Udunuwara, he said that he will accept only the public opinion. Several public rallies took place in Kandy and Nuwara earlier today to ensure the victory of Mr. Sajid Premadasa. A large number of party members, including SLFP Kandy district organizer and former chairman of the Pradeshia Sabha, Bandula Senaviratna, attended the public rally at Gelioya in Udunuwara. Presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa said that he will rule the country while protecting the dignity of the country. He said that they will safeguard sovereignty, territorial integrity and the political freedom. He also said that while giving prominence to Buddhism, all other religions in the country will be protected. Presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa says the agriculture industry can be developed by using modern technology. He said this while addressing a public rally in Mirigama. A public rally to ensure the victory of Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa was held in the Mirigama town. A group of political representatives, including opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa, were present at the meeting. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that the world economy is centered on Asia now, and this is a good opportunity to improve the economy of the country. The economy can be built by developing the tea industry. He said that organic farming methods can be used and products can be exported and the income can be added to the economy. He said that the agriculture industry has been developed in the world due to the development of technology. He further said that the income of the farmers can be increased and they do not have to be poor every day. He added that this is why they said that the fertilizer will be given free of charge under their government. Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that they wanted to introduce a simple tax system to build the economy by encouraging entrepreneurs, bringing investments and creating employment. Presidential candidate Anurakumara Dissanayake says that the country needs a developed economy but not a begging economy. He was addressing a public rally of the National People's Power in Malabar. Presidential candidate Anurakumara Dissanayake said that the country needs answers how to make it rich and how to rescue people from poverty. He said that the economy should be directed in the correct path to make the country rich. He said that they want to create a large number of small and medium-scale entrepreneurs in the country. Opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa says that Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna has put forward a presidential candidate who can provide practical solutions to the problems of the people. During a function in Hambantota, he said everyone will gather around Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who gives priority for national security and has experience in the matter. The Elections Operation Office of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party in the Hambantota district was opened under the patronage of opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa. A large group of people, including Sri Lanka Freedom Party members as well as the supporters of Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, were present on the occasion. Speaking at the function, opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa said that Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa is capable of providing solutions to the problems of the people by preparing a special program to develop the economy. Opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa said under the present circumstances, the government cannot solve the problems of the people. General Secretary of the United People's Freedom Alliance, MP Mahinda Amaravira, also expressed his views at the function. Minister Patali Champakaranawaka says a rule banning recruiting of friends to state institutions will be included in the manifesto of Mr. Sajid Premadasa. He said this while attending a meeting with businessmen in Kagalla. Minister Patali Champakaranawaka said that they will introduce a law with Mr. Sajid Premadasa's manifesto banning relatives of ministers being appointed to the institutions under a ministry. He said that a system will be created where talents will be given priority when making appointments to the public institutions. Presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa says that he will never betray the war heroes. He was addressing a public rally in Wattegama. A public rally to ensure the victory of the New Democratic Front presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa took place at Wattegama town in Patadumbara. A large number of parliamentarians, including Lakshman Kiriyalla, Lucky Jayawardena and Mujibur Rahman, were present at the rally. Mr. Sajid Premadasa said that if accusations are levelled against the war heroes, he will accept the responsibility on behalf of them. Opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa says that the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna has put forward a candidate who is capable of working. The opposition leader expressed these views while attending a meeting organised by the Sri Lanka Nidahas Sevaka Sangamaya. Parliamentarians Dala Salaha Peruma, Mahinda Amaravira also spoke on the occasion. MP Dala Salaha Peruma requested to look at Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa in a new angle. He said that Mr. Rajapaksa is holding the national flag in his hand. He added that irrespective of the past, they should move forward with new ideas in the future. MP Mahinda Amaravira said that they put forward many proposals including a new election system, preparing national policies and limiting the cabinet. He said that adding some more positive proposals, they had discussions with Mr. Mahinda Rajapaksa. He further said that when they met Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, he presented more proposals on behalf of the country, more than they expected. He added that although they knew him as an official, he had a vision to build the country by taking it to the international level with his program. Opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa said that they have put forward a candidate who can work more but speak less. He said that over 10 years, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa has proven either during the war or in development activities he can perform. In more local news this evening, health officials said that the number of dengue patients had increased as a result of recent rains. 4,155 dengue patients had been recorded during the month of October. In 2018, a total of 51,659 dengue patients were reported, while this year, by now, 55,894 cases have been reported. The Sri Lanka delegation to the UN General Assembly this week called on the UN Secretariat to utilize the available resources received from member states in a more effective, impartial and transparent manner. Sri Lanka's delegate Deputy High Commissioner in Canada, Sitara Khan, made this observation at the 5th Committee meeting of the UN General Assembly on improving the financial situation of the UN in the presence of the President of the General Assembly, Tijani Muhammad Bande. Sri Lanka also urged the Secretariat to fulfill its financial obligations with regards to peacekeepers identified to be replaced at the point of repatriation, and added that it was important for the UN Secretariat to ensure a predictive system of payment on all dues concerning peacekeeping operations. Recalling that Sri Lanka had been a regular contributor to the UN peacekeeping operations budget since 1960, she also expressed concern with regard to practices adopted by the Department of Peace Operations recently in relation to Sri Lanka, which was in violation of an MOU with a sovereign country while challenging With that, we wrap up our today's edition of Prime TV News. For details of these stories and for more, you can log on to our website www.itnews.lk. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now and have a pleasant evening.